What up, YouTube? It's your boy Lerome, and I'm here to talk to you about how to accept the fact that you're going bald. Listen, fellas, it's a lot of times, unfortunately, it's just a natural part of life, right? You start to get older, you start to age a little bit, hairline may start to recede, maybe you start to have, some minor hair loss. Normally for men, it starts at the crown of the head. Normally it starts up there. It's where it generally is. One of those things, like when I was younger, when I was 18 to say 25, hair always felt like, looked good, had a great hairline. I'll say between 26 to about 30, I started to have some hair loss on the crown of my head, as I stated. That's where it is with most men. For me, originally, I kind of started having some symptoms, like the top of my head was just itching really bad. I just happened to look one day after I was itching up there, and could kind of see my hair was starting to thin. Didn't think much of it. Some years went by, it started thinning more and more. So between 26 and 30, it's about 4 years of just, constantly thinning. But as long as I kept my hair cut close, nobody ever knew. Now, when I hit 30, I could really start to tell the difference, even with haircuts. Like I'm talking about, if a week go by after I done had a haircut, the sides are starting to really grow out. The crown of the head is not. I'm out here looking crazy. Right? So now I'm 32 and I made the decision. I just said, hey, instead of trying to fight it, I'm just going to accept it for what it is and see what happens. So I've cut mine off now. It's been about a week and I'm loving it because I feel like I look a lot better than I did when I was walking around with my hair, thin up here, but on the sides, it's kind of long. Then the hairline receding too. Nah, it's better to just go ahead and cut it off. It's a natural part of life, fellas. It's one of those things, can be a little difficult, but it's a natural part of life. I think if you learn to accept it, you'll enjoy it. A lot of guys go out here, they try, hair transplants and things of that nature. They try wigs and that stuff. It just isn't, it's just not conducive a lot of times. You end up just using so much of your time, money, and resources trying to keep something that is not going to be there, right? Where I look at it, when things in your life want to leave, when things in your life want to run away, let it go, including your hair. Hey, when your hairline is literally running away from your eyebrows and that thing all the way back, man, cut it off. Stop playing, cut it off. Okay, you would be much happier and you'll look at yourself and you'll be like, man, I can't believe I was walking around like that. A lot of men, a lot of the fellas, you're worried about, will the women still love me? Will they like me? If I have a bald head, will I still be attractive? Listen, it's a lot of guys out here with bald heads that are doing just fine in the ladies department. You look at The Rock, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Man got a bald head. He don't have no trouble getting the ladies. Listen, you don't have to have a head full of hair in order to get ladies. I'm telling you, it's just a natural part of life. Now, I know it can be a little tougher, say, because, like I said, I'm 32. But if you 17, 18, and your hair is starting to thin, I can understand, at that age, you're like, man, I really don't want to lose my hair. But there comes a point in time when you're just doing too much to try to keep the hair, and it's constantly stressing you out. When you just cut it off, that's one less thing you have to worry about. Now you're not trying to worry about, let me do this right so I can make sure my head looks okay when I leave, or I'm going to get a haircut. I want the spray hairline. It's only going to look good for a couple of days. I can't work out. Got to wear a shower cap when I get in the shower. When you cut off your hair, you don't got to worry about any of that anymore. It's a natural part of life. For the ladies, I can definitely understand, y'all not wanting to lose your hair because a lot of women, y'all have long hair. I will say for the women, though, they have a lot more options than we do as men. Y'all, the wigs we have are terrible. Y'all got some good ones. Y'all have some good ones. But I will say, even for the ladies that's going through it, just accepting it is one of those things when you just feel better, You feel better. Now, like I said, if you want to go get a wig or something like that, especially if you're a woman, that's perfectly acceptable. And there's nothing wrong with that. But mainly for my fellas here, listen, the women will still like you. You can still look nice. You can still be presentable. Nobody's going to hate you for it. If you have friends and they stop being your friends because you bald them, they weren't really your friends anyway. So like I'm saying, just do what's in your heart and come on over to this side. You feel a lot better. Especially if you have facial hair too. A bald head with a beard, you can rock that. Nobody's complaining. You know what I mean? Even if you don't have a beard. The people who liked you before, they're going to like you now. You always going to have, look, you want to go out here, you want to get the ladies. Some ladies will like a guy with a bald head, some won't. Some ladies want a guy with an afro, some don't. So it's just one of those things. Look, you're never going to be the type for everyone, but you will be the type for someone. Someone will like you. Someone will love the way that you look, whether you're bald or not. So I'm going to tell you this. Rock on, brothers. I'm going to put in some pictures of, when I had my long hair, and then I'll put some videos of me, when I started to thin out a little bit, and I still try to keep it. But eventually I just had to realize, man, it's just better just to go ahead and let it go and accept the results. Because I ain't gonna lie, man, I'm loving the ball. Cause I can't even lie. I look way better because I was out here looking crazy, top thinning out, hairline receding a little bit, almost looking like Stephen A. Smith. Not quite that far back, but he got more hair than I did because mine was real thin up top, like crazy, barely anything there, just out here looking ridiculous. Then in the back, like right in here in the back, it was starting to just completely bald right there. So again, had to make that decision. Just let it go. Just let it go. And I feel better now, and I love it. And if you decide to do the same, I hope you love it too. Again, it's your boy LaRone. Peace.